Hey guys, Hope Simpson here with this week's Workout Wednesday. I had a great question asked of me this week by someone who has a back injury, and she was told by her chiropractor to avoid lunges and squats. So she was asking for some lower body exercises that she could do instead. This is a really common question. It's a great question, so I wanted to address it this week. This kind of goes for people with knee injuries or maybe any other kind of lower body injuries that you can't do those compound, complex, dynamic movements like the lunges and the squats. Unfortunately, those, in addition to deadlifts, are probably the best thing that you can do for your legs and your glutes. But there's plenty of other exercises that can be safe. The seated leg press should be fine. The seated leg raise, where you actually work your quads, maybe even the seated hamstring curl, that should be fine. Obviously listen to your body, but because you're focusing just on that one movement, it's not a dynamic movement, that should be pretty safe for you. I don't have those here at home, so I'm going to show you a few things that you can do at home or in the gym that will help sculpt your glutes and your legs. The first one is pretty simple. You just want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to put all your weight on one leg and you just do a leg raise. You can point your toe or keep your foot flexed, whichever you prefer. And that's going to target this hip area. It's going to target your outer glutes and a little bit of your inner thigh as well. And if you want, you can hold for a second, you can pulse out there, and that shouldn't bother you too much. The second thing, another standing move, you can hold on to the wall, bend your knee, and you just kind of do like a standing hamstring curl, and you're going to feel a nice squeeze right here in your glutes. You can also put like a 2 or 3 pound dumbbell here in the bend of your knee, or one of those really small, it almost looks like a beach ball kind of. They aren't weighted, but you can squeeze that behind your leg to kind of get that extra contraction. And this is great for your booty and your hamstrings too. I'm going to show you 2 more. Sorry about the dogs. The third one is going to be a hip raise. So you want to lie on your back with your knees bent. You're going to place your hands next to you, and you're going to raise your hips up off the floor, and you're actually going to squeeze. So you squeeze your glutes up at the top, lower back down, and back up, down, and up. You can do these a lot of different ways. If you want to modify it a little bit to make it more difficult, bring your knees together at the top, and then release and come back down. Knees together, and back down. And then a third way is keeping your knees together the whole time. Act like you're squeezing something right there at the top, and keep them together, and up and down, just like that. And you can do these with one leg too, so one leg. Lots of different ways you can do that. You can rest it on your knee. So plenty of ways to do that. That's a really, really, really good burn for your glutes. And then the last one is, these are either called butt blasters or donkey kicks. Kind of exactly what they sound like. You get down on your hands and knees and flex your foot, and you're just going to raise up like you're kicking straight up in the air. And that's also going to focus on your glutes and hamstrings. Or you can straighten your leg out and just do a leg raise. That kind of hits it a little bit different angle. Oh yeah, and wall sits. Let me show you a wall sit real quick. This is good for your quads. A lot of these I just showed you are good for glutes and hamstrings. This exercise is actually good for your quads. So you want to get nice and low. Your thighs want to be parallel to the ground. And you just hold. And you can kind of contract your thighs too. Squeeze them so they're contracting. That'll give you a little bit of extra burn, and you hold for like 30 seconds, a minute. Work up to as long as you can, but that'll focus on your quads. So there's plenty of exercises you can do. Hopefully that helps. You don't have to lift heavy weights. You don't have to do any of these with weights. If you want a little bit of extra burn, just slow the movement down or pulse it at the top, hold it in that contraction for 3 to 5 seconds before you release. and all of those things will strengthen and tone your muscles. So I hope that helps. If you guys need anything or have any questions, comment below or write me a message. Have a great day.